There isn't much to do at West's Tigers HQ. No fans waiting for selfies. There's no camera crew hanging around. Just me, a skinny Burmese cat, and Dominic Perrottet, the Prime Minister of New South Wales, walking around. These are cold winds that salute a side that has lost 3 games in a row to start the season and hasn't played in the finals since 2011. Like team field turned out to be under renovation, so Tigers are training in an adjacent park in 1793 that was once former Longbottom convict shelter, a barracks, bunker, and home base for a long line of rebels, fugitives and executioners. As a gang, these exiles worked together in what is today the industrial center Tigerland, shared each season of rise and fall, and gained freedom when viewed as men good character. Can the West's Tigers break their chains in 2023? On Friday, they head to Melbourne for Rugby League's toughest challenge, beating Craig Bellamy's Storm at home. Few give them a chance to win. The last time it happened was in 2018, when they beat Melbourne twice in 5 weeks. Ivan Cleary was coach, Benji Marshall was captain, and Tigers had 3 straight wins to start year. They haven't had 3 wins in a row since then. Still, something dangerous is bubbling behind the scenes of the West's Tigers' hope. Hope came when 73-year-old Tim Sheens signed as runner-up after his 2003-12 reign, securing a premiership in 2005, the 2010 pre-finals and the semi-finals in 2011. Hope grew when the club moved to a new $78 million epicenter in November. And 2005's title hero and prodigal son Marshall became eternal when it was announced that he would replace Sheens as coach in 2025. Preseason rumblings from Concord spoke of revolution as the wizard Sheens and his apprentice Marshall's Tigers grabbed tails and gave them their teeth back. Head office approved roadshow games and record memberships to Tamworth and Hamilton. The NRL draw gave them 3 winnable games to start, including 2 at the spiritual home of Leichhardt Oval. Unfortunately, the Tigers did not fare well against teams that finished 2022 in 12th, 13th and 14th places. Still, there's number 13-year final drought or 3-game losing streak in this captain's run. Sheens swarms behind the backline like a moss, barking orders. Marshall is up front, convincing players to attack on foot or with kicks, alone or together. Spirits high. So why won't hope die in 2023 as before? Because the new Tiger leaders will not allow it. We are currently working hard to get down from the ground floor, Sheens steely says. The most important thing I wanted from my teams was effort and effort. Execution will come. There is losing 1 game and there is losing. We have lost 3 but we are not defeated yet. Tim Sheens at Leichhardt Oval after the Tigers' 22-10 first-round loss to the Gold Coast Cameron. Spencer the Sheens won 3 championships with Canberra, but the Tigers in 2005 were the cutest. The last thing he did before leaving club in 2012 was signing local youths Luke Brooks, Mitchell Moses and James Tedesco to form the backbone of next Tigers premiership. They were just 16, 17-year-olds back then, Sheens says today. But they would come. We use Google reCAPTCHA to protect our website and the Google privacy policy. And terms of service apply. After promotion and it passed in 2017. Tedesco went to the Roosters. Moses to the Eels. Captain Aaron Woods, a 3rd member of Big Four, went to Bulldogs. Complaining about instability of club. I never thought I'd wear colors other than orange and black, he grumbled. After Future Storm, Wallabies match winner Marika Koroibete escaped in 2014. Brooks remained, but was cursed as the club's whipping boy while becoming the most appearing NRL player to never play in a final. I first met Luke as a kid and he's a 28-year-old man now, Sheens said. Back then, she was bullied to hell with it, including our own so-called fans. Coach shares the pain of playing the quarterback's 12-year freshman career without a final. But Luke is tough and still fast. The weekend proved it once again. The weekend ignited the lightning bolt. Brooks, Sheens and Marshall were aiming to detonate in 2023 by 26-6 until the Bulldogs' number 6 scored, followed by 3 dazzling tries in 4 minutes. Like the bandits in prison 230 years ago, the Tigers must be men of character. We are a young reunion club with ancient DNA from the Balmain Tigers and West's Magpies, Sheens says. Each team is unique, different backgrounds and nationalities. All range from 18 to 35 years old. As of Friday, Sheens has a base salary pivot partnering halfway with $1 million man Brooks. He turned an injured playmaker into fullback and kicked a popular young star into the bench. But when I ask Sheens if he believes his Tigers can win the premiership, his tearful eyes smile. Everyone dreams of trophies, he says. But there are 2 competitions, the regular season and then the semifinals. So we're going to continue through the first to reach the second. We believe we will, he said.